don't have no time to look back.
Amen.
You don't have no, when you start to walk right with God, you won't look back.
Yep.
There is no looking back.
Will be protected.
You want to keep have you ever been so excited to come to church and when you don't want to leave church? After church, you don't want to go home. Or you can't wait for another time to come to church because you have a praise.
Yes.
You have a testimony
Yes.
because God answered your prayer.
Yes.
People of God, this is not just for some, this is for all of us. We have to do the will of God.
Mm.
The Bible said the work is there, but the laborers are few.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But when you work, God pay you.
Amen.
He's not going to jump out of heaven and come and pay you. He will use other people to be a blessing to your life.
Yes.
Do good deed. Don't get weary in doing good. Don't make because one person hurt you, you change your mind. The first time I got robbed, I said I'm done with black people. In my own country. Yeah, they robbed me $3,000 US, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I felt it. I didn't eat for days, and I wasn't safe. Because I mess up. I mess up at my own house. The guy came to my house and he asked to use my bathroom. And then I offered him something with my kind heart, offered him something to drink. He said he didn't have any money to pay because the people, they were scammers. They didn't have any money to pay fear to go back home because the people that they came to see were no longer there. And I went in the drawer and I took a couple of dollars out and gave them. And I ran to the bathroom. When I came back, they were gone and the drawer were empty. I said, I'm done with black people. Because I was a businesswoman. I used to travel overseas and bring stuff to sell. I used to sell clothes. I love fashion. And let me tell you something, it took a long time for that trust to come back. Serious. I started to go to church that only white folks go because I was done with my own people. Because they have church back home that only white folks go. And you can go there because it's a black president, prime minister. So it was okay. But I was trying to fit in. That's not what God wanted. Where am I today? I'm serious. I'm in America where everybody's mixed up. I couldn't stay here because I got bitter because they robbed me. So people of God, don't, because somebody took from you once, don't despise them. Don't despise the assembly. If somebody hurt you in church, don't stop coming because that one person hurt you. Sometimes they're not even aware that they hurt you because the devil used that to fight you because the devil know that you need deliverance.
Yes.
Or there are some things that you have to let go, some old things you have to let go.
Yes.
Don't be fooled. The devil is very crafty. But I'm here to tell you this morning that God loves us so much. And he constantly reminds us in the scriptures. And if you're here and you have one foot in and one foot out, I can understand. Because most of the time, somebody got one foot in and one foot out, somebody out there in sin is holding on to them. Or some things. Sometimes it's not people, it's things, material things. Don't let material things stop you because God has more in store for you.
Amen.
When you walk right, when you are living a righteous life.
Yes.
He said, seek me first
Kingdom of
and my righteousness, and I'll give you everything else you ever need. Everything else you ever need is in Christ.
Yes.
Everything else you ever need, no matter what it is, whatever you're praying for, somebody else has it. Everything that's in your prayer request, somebody else has it. Everything that you're going through, somebody has been through it. Every sickness that's in your family, somebody has died from it.
True.
And you are still here.
True.
And your family is still alive.
Yes.
Give God praise.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
God has been so good to some of you. And nobody don't want to testify. Testimony is good things that God did in your life.
Amen.
And when you overcome the obstacle of the enemy, it doesn't have to be money. Some people don't want to testify unless they get money. And they're in war with God because God, if you don't give it to me, God don't owe you nothing.
No, sir.
God don't.
Preach,
you need
sister.
to walk right.
Preach, Pastor.
You will have peace. You will have assurance.
Yes.
All the good things when you decide to walk right. God gave us free will. And he's not going to force himself on anybody. Proud. Being proud. Pride.
Fall.
Proud. Pride. Proud. Pride. Pride come before a fall.
Yeah.
Don't act like we're better than God's people. We're not. Sometimes the beggar man on the street is more righteous than us. Yeah. Have you ever offered somebody on the street anything and they say, God bless you? Like, whoa.
That's a big blessing.
Yes, they bless you. And they're sincere. Sometimes they don't really want it. A lot of these people that's on the street corners are Christians that were set up to see who are you, to see who you are and how you handle people. There's a pastor in Zimbabwe. His name is Ed Branson, I think. He dressed like a beggar. I watched the video and he sat out of the front of his church. And nobody looked at that man. He's the pastor for his own church. And when it was time for him to preach and he walked up there, everybody was ashamed. It's a shame on you. People of God, don't judge somebody because they're not wearing the brand that you wear. That's how we are. That's how shallow
Don't
we
brand
are.
them either.
That's how shallow we are because we are looking at statue and status. God, He does not care what you look like. He said, He is not a respecter of persons. Remember when He sent Peter to Cornelius? Peter said, you know what? It's okay. God don't respect anybody anyway, so I'm going to have to do the work of God. He have to. God don't respect nobody. He chooses who He wants to bless. So I'm here to tell you today, set your mind on God.
Yes.
Set your mind on the things of God.
Hallelujah.
Don't let the devil rob you anymore. The Bible declares in Colossians 3:15 says, let the peace of Christ rule in you and be thankful. Be thankful. There's another scripture that tells us that it is good to testify of the old, to talk about the yes I can message. Make believers out of your friends. Make believers out of your friends. Preach to your friends. If you don't want God to use you in church, preach to your friends. It will show when you're living right, you don't have to talk. No, you will
Your life
buy
will
the
speak.
fruit.
You know that.
Let your life speak.
Yeah.
You don't have to say anything when you are doing the will of God, when you're walking right, when you're cleaned up, when you put on the new man. There's nothing that's going on around you that God don't know about.
Nothing
And in the
new.
book of Luke, chapter 15 and 21, anybody remember the prodigal son? He ended up in a pig pen. I'm not even going to go through that. He ended up in a pig pen because his father was wealthy and he thinks he's the big boss. So he took his little portion, he slept with anybody, he did what he had to do and started eating with animals. So he was smelling like a pig. So what happened? He went back home. He woke up because he was dreaming, because to me that was a dream. And some people are in church but they are sleeping because they are missing the point. And when he got back home, he asked his father to forgive him. And God cleaned him up. He got a ring on his finger. He got big chain on his neck. He got coat, pretty coat. And the daddy said, get the fattest calf. We're going to celebrate. Let me tell you, when you're dirty and you decide to walk out of that mess, God will clean you up.
Amen. I celebrate you.
Joshua, the angel told him, take off those dirty clothes off of him. You don't have to do nothing. Just live right.
Amen.
You don't have to hurt nobody to be righteous. You cannot buy it at McDonald's. You cannot buy it at Walmart. You cannot get it at Macy's. It starts in your heart.
Thank you, Jesus.
And you will exude it. It will show. People will see you and see. You know, have you ever seen someone that you haven't seen for a long time? What happened to you? You're glowing. It's the blessings of the Lord that make it rich
and
and
added
no
no
sorrow
sorrow.
unto it. And today I'm going to tell you, we are here to bless the Lord because He has been good unto us.
Yes.
It's 2019 and we make it to February.
Amen.
Mama Sue said a lot of people didn't show up because they can't get up. But we were able to get up, dress up, and show up to disgrace Satan.
Stand up.
Yes,
And it's not
Lord.
going to stop anybody here this year. Not one. If you are
year's
doing
my
what you're
year.
supposed to do, you will be here. You will be here to celebrate God with us. That's why we're all here to celebrate God.
Yes.
We're not here to show what we have in the closet or what nobody gave us for Christmas. No, we're here to celebrate
Jesus.
God.
Yes.
Ladies, Hannah be raised and His glory seen.
Yes.
Thank you,
Glorify.
Jesus.
Hallelujah.
You know, and I'm here to tell you the key to righteousness is to obtain spiritual growth. Righteousness is doing what's right in the sight of God. Spiritual growth is increasing in knowledge by understanding the word of God. And in the book of Isaiah 32:17, it tells us that righteousness brings spiritual growth, which give you calm and it give you peace and you have quietness and assurance forever. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. In Matthew chapter 5 and verse 6, it tells you that you'll be fulfilled. In Matthew chapter 5 and verse 10, it tells you that you are heaven bound. In Ephesians chapter 6 and 14, it tells you to put on the breastplate and be ready to wear it all the time, not just sometimes. In John 15 and 5, it tells you that you will be fulfilled. In Matthew 15 and 29, it tells you that your soul will find rest in God. Don't allow Satan to destroy what God put in you. Thank you, Jesus. And in the book of Romans chapter 8 and 38, it says, for I am persuaded
That neither
that neither death
nor life will
nor
be able,
angels,
nor
nor principalities, nor
powers,
powers, nor things present,
that
nor
are
things to come,
will
Thank
be
you,
able.
Jesus.
Separate.
Nor things to come, nor any other creature that shall be able to separate us from the love of God. Be on your feet. Be
Hallelujah.
on your feet.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Jesus. Oh God.
Thank you, Jesus.
There's a song said, draw me near.